Hey guys! I asked you guys on my community tab to send me pictures of houses that you love and want to recreate but don't know how, and I will help you out by making a speed build. This is one of my favorite things to do, so if you haven't sent anything yet and still want to, please do. There's no time limit on this whatsoever. But before I do one of your suggestions, I wanted to do one of mine. I have been seeing this same house with different variations all over my Pinterest. It literally looks like they're made by AI, and I am obsessed with all of them. These are like the definition of my style right now, and I think they'll look so good on bloxburg. I'm confident that I can make it look so realistic. Little disclaimer, as with most of my speed builds nowadays, I am going to edit this completely and cut out mistakes, so if it jumps around a little bit, don't worry, I'll go back to whatever I was working on. This is just real life. These houses are trial and error when I recreate them. That being said, how are you guys? I know I've been posting a lot less these months, but these are my down months. YouTube is weird. I'm waiting for summer. I don't usually post during this time because I was in school, so I guess that's why. Now I'm just existing. There's no excuse. Well, there is one. I have a nerdy secret. So before I played Roblox, long before, there were a few games that I played religiously from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to sleep. Oh, I have to think back for this. These games like Wizard 101, Toontown, Movie Star Planet, The Sims, we can even throw it back to Webkins, but there's no game that I have played longer in this world than World of Warcraft. I probably just threw out so many games that you guys have never heard of. Depending on your age and obviously what kind of games that you like to play, you may have no idea what World of Warcraft is, but it's basically this like massive fantasy role-playing, fighting, PvP, questing kind of game. I've been playing it for over 10 years now. You can have a whole bunch of different characters. There's two sides. There's Alliance and there's Horde. One side is like the good guys and then one's the bad. I love the bad side. Wait, that's kind of weird. I personally like Horde, and you can pick what kind of class to play. So I'm a hunter. There's things like druids, which can shapeshift, healers, warlocks, rogues, whatever. Each of them play so differently. Trying to put this into a simple like 30-second explanation is actually so hard. If you ever played this, you'd understand. But the game is massive. There's so much to do. It's actually insane. The map is humongous. There's a million quest lines and achievements and dungeons and PvP things. So if you like those kinds of things, maybe check it out. But I have been playing that so much recently. I rebought my subscription a couple weeks ago and I haven't stopped playing since. I also actually just found out that you can see how many hours that you've played on each character, and my current main character I've played for 63 days straight, which is about 1,512 hours. My other mains I've had over the years, I've played about 700 hours combined, but I have like 20 to 30 characters total, so I don't even want to add those up too, but that is actually insanity. Anyway, literally every time I finish something with a video, like I do a layout, I finish the exterior, I finish the rough cut and editing, I'm like, okay, time to take a break and play for like 20 minutes. Please, if you have heard of this game, let me know that I'm not alone with this obsession. It's so nostalgic. I love it. Speaking of, if there's a game that makes you feel this way, like you can't stop playing it, it's literally in your dreams, what is it? Even if it's a game on Roblox, let me know. I feel like I don't really know what people are playing these days. Like in 2024, what is the game? I guess it's Roblox. On another note, did you see that Roblox opened up UGC for everyone? Obviously not everyone, there's a few restrictions, but oh my gosh, how are you guys feeling about that? Are you excited to buy more items, or are you scared for what's to come? As a star creator, I've had access for a few years now, and I haven't uploaded that much at all. I feel like I lost my chance, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I feel like I'm already hearing horror stories and seeing such weird things. So are you guys gonna take advantage of it? Are you gonna try to make things? Personally, I think that 3D modeling is so cool like this. I've always had fun designing things, making textures for my items. I really wish that I could do it all by myself, beginning to end, but I can't. I don't know how, so that's why I haven't uploaded a whole bunch. There's also so many things in the catalog. It's so hard to be original, and I'm scared to do something wrong. I feel like my avatar needs a makeover though. I want to be one of those cool girls with cool avatars and hips and glasses and baggy jeans. I know you know exactly what I'm talking about. I should do a rebrand for real. But you know what's annoying? Oh my gosh, I hate when I find people's profiles or see someone in game and they have a cool avatar and I'm like, wow, I like your style. I want to see what clothes you have and look at your inventory. And then it's closed. Like, everyone is such a little gatekeeper on here. If you close your inventory, then I literally just have to buy the clothes that's on your back, what's on your avatar, and then I'm copying you completely. I'm so passionate on the opinion that everyone should have open inventories. I see for like devs and stuff that maybe closed inventories is fine, whatever, but I have never once closed mine. You guys have always been able to use my decal since the very beginning. Like, what happened to helping people out? TikTok is on the no gatekeeping wave. Roblox needs to catch up. Speaking of no gatekeeping, I actually remembered to write down all of the codes for my decals in this build. I hate the fact that I can't add decals to my favorites anymore. I don't understand it. It's so annoying. I used to be able to just tell you guys to go over there, but now I can't. I guess you can see what's already in my favorites, but now even if I want to find a decal that I'm using recently, I literally need to make like a PowerPoint or something. It's so hard to find them. I honestly thought maybe I can start making a short TikTok every time I make a build and put the photos with their codes and everything, and it has like its own dedicated video. Let me know if you want to see that. That's so much work, honestly, but it would help if I could look back at it too. That's what she said. Anyways, what have I done recently? Oh, this is so random. I have actually nothing to say about this build, so whatever I'm just thinking is what I'm saying out loud. But I went to Trader Joe's this past weekend. I'm saying that like I've never been before. I've been multiple times, but honestly, it's not a staple for me, and I don't know why, because I'm in love with it. Like, I think I'm gonna recreate it in bloxburg right now. Mark my words. I said it here first. One thing about me is I love spicy foods. I love jalapenos. I love peppers. I will make anything spicy if I can. And I don't know if you guys have seen, probably if we're on the same side of TikTok, there's these like ramen packets that people have been buying. I personally have never bought them. I don't know why. I'm not really like a huge ramen person. Like, I don't love broth, but these ones like don't have broth. So I don't know why I haven't gotten it, but apparently they are so spicy. People say it's literally the spiciest thing that they have ever had. And I kind of forgot about it. Like, that trend was, I don't know, maybe a month ago, 2 months ago. I have no concept of TikTok trend time. But when I was in Trader Joe's, I saw that they had made their own like spicy ramen looking thing. And so I bought it, and I have already eaten half of the box. It is so good. If you ever see it, they're like squiggly noodles or something. I don't know what they're called exactly, but they're really good. When I was checking out, the guy at the cash register behind me was like, that is such a good choice. That is so good. I'm so happy for you. And then the girl who was checking me out was like, I have literally never tried this before. You're gonna have to let me know how it is. So I heard it here first. Why do I feel like I'm on a podcast right now? I feel like I keep talking about so many things, but I need a co-host or something. I'm running out of things. What else? They also had this jalapeno pull-apart bread. Literally, talk to me nice. That is like my perfect little snack. Anyways, I think I just talked about 12 different subjects in the last 7 minutes. My brain has not computed what I've talked about yet though. Everything just kind of started happening and coming out of my mouth. I don't know how people do this. I remember when before I even knew Roblox or bloxburg existed in general, I used to watch Sims 4 speed builds. There was this one guy, oh my gosh, I cannot for the life of me remember what his name was, but he had so much CC. He had the best style. He would literally just build for hours. He would do live streams, but he would talk like no other. He did voiceovers over his speed builds like I'm doing now, and he would always have so many stories to tell, and I think that's so fun. Honestly, I don't do these voiceovers super often because most of the time I'm recording and talking as I build. I don't usually do speed builds like this anymore, but if you guys have questions or things that you want me to talk about while I do these, please let me know. Let me know in the comments, DM me. I'll probably post an Instagram story or something. But I've been through it. I'm 23. I've been to college. I'm graduated. I feel like I have so much to talk about, but I don't want to talk about things that you guys don't want to hear. Like, I'm sure none of you care about what I got at Trader Joe's, but you know what? We're here. That's what we've talked about. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I've seen so many comments recently. Every time I do a voiceover, you guys are like, wait, I like this so much better than building. Obviously, I get that building is so boring. Well, I don't know. I want to keep doing this, but you know what? I think half of the issue, okay, I'm like ranting now, but I talk so fast unless I'm consciously thinking about the fact that I need to slow down. Like, my favorite person in the world to watch podcasts from is Trisha Paytas because she talks so fast and I feel like I don't get distracted. She moves on from topic to topic so quickly, like quickly enough to where I can stay with her. You know what I mean? I remember when I took speech class in, what was this? I think my senior year of high school, maybe my junior year. Yeah, I think it was my junior year of high school. That was my first speech class. Actually, I also took one in college, but both times my biggest constructive criticism from my teacher was slow down. Eye contact and slow down. But guys, speech class is literally so tragic. There are certain people in this world who excel at public speaking, and then other people like me, I'm literally like, get me out of there, please. That's kind of what I feel like I'm doing right now, just without the pressure, and none of you are looking at me. I'm literally in my sweatpants, my glasses, my hair is messy, and that's totally fine. But when I'm in front of people or I'm on camera, I'm like, please help me. Honestly, my other issue with that, I am one of those people who put basically my entire speech or what I need to say on my PowerPoint if I have to present something, or I have note cards. I used to love the teachers that would let you make PowerPoint presentations but have note cards in front of you, because I simply cannot remember a script. I cannot remember what I'm supposed to say. I get flustered. If I mess up a word, I stumble over a word, I am not gonna know what to say next. Like, it's really bad. But then there's always some teachers who are very fair. They say no full sentences on your PowerPoint, very few bullet points. I don't remember what the rule is. It might be like a 3-3-3, like 3 bullet points, 3 words on each bullet point. I don't know what that is. Someone can correct me if you know what I'm talking about. Those ones were the ones that stressed me out the most. If I had to do a presentation like that, I would sit in my room for probably hours writing myself a script and trying to memorize it just for a stupid little 5-point presentation in chemistry. Like, you don't do presentations in chemistry. Forensics? I don't know why that's the one that comes to my head. That was my favorite class. I'm not gonna lie. We actually did so many presentations in forensics, but it was always about like serial killers. And am I allowed to say that word on here? I don't know. YouTube is so weird, but that was so fun. If you guys have a class like that in high school or even college, honestly, take it. There's a little bit of science involved, but the mystery, I loved it. It was such a fun class. It was kind of disgusting though. There was one time we did a project for a couple weeks. We were all put in different groups and we all had to bring in different types of meat. So some people brought like chicken, steak, pork, whatever, and we had to leave it out in this green room. Green room? That's the wrong terminology. A green garden? What the heck is outside? I need to look this up. Greenhouse. Okay, sorry. I just had a brain fart. Okay. My school had a bunch of little courtyards around it. So there was like this super little tiny one near the science hallway, and it had a green room in it, and we all had to put our plates of meat in the green room and leave them there for weeks. And then we went back, and whichever meat had the most maggots in it won. And the reason for that, if you don't know the size of maggots and the amount of them and whatever, this is disgusting, but it can decide basically how long a person's body has been there decaying, and it can kind of like give an approximate time of death. So that was just a fun little project we did. How did I go from talking about Trader Joe's ramen to maggots? I'm so sorry. Okay, all of that being said, this is nearing the end of this speed build. I'm kind of just finishing up, tweaking a couple little things. I really hope that you guys like this build. Obviously, I did not do the interior yet because I wanted this to be like a full speed build, but the video isn't like 20,000 years long. So the next video, of course, I will do the interior. I am so excited for it. I think it's going to be so good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. All of my social medias are in the description if you want to give those a follow. Follow my TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I also have a Discord server. The code is Ayzria. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!